In March, President Obama took the most significant step in his sordid trail toward transforming our nation. Obama nominated virulent anti-Second Amendment rights liberal Judge Merrick Garland to be a Supreme Court justice to fill the seat of Antonin Scalia, a staunch defender of the Second Amendment. So how much difference can one U.S. Supreme Court justice make? Bluntly, if confirmed, this activist judge would nearly certainly be the fifth vote, just enough to be a majority, in overturning virtually any pro-gun rulings on the books. Let's be clear, despite promises to nominate a consensus candidate, Obama has chosen a radical leftist in Judge Merrick Garland. Here are two very scary historical background tidbits on this possible Supreme Court justice. 1. Judge Garland supported the D.C. gun ban in 2007. Voting to reconsider the Parker, also known as Heller, case after a three-judge panel had ruled against the ban. Hence, we don't have to speculate as to how Garland would vote on Heller if confirmed to the Supreme Court. He's already voted against Heller once before, thereby showing he'd effectively ripped the Second Amendment from the Constitution. 2. In a 2000 case, Garland voted to maintain the registration of gun owners, supporting efforts by the Clinton administration to use the instant check to illegally retain gun owners' names for 6 months. This shows that Judge Garland not only hates the Second Amendment, he supports the ability of a president to illegally use executive power to advance liberal causes. Can you think of any freedom more fundamental than the right to defend one's life and family? This is no small matter. The Heller and McDonald decisions are hanging by a thread, as both were decided by 5-4 majorities, and they can easily be reversed by 5-4 majorities. If Merrick Garland is confirmed, we can expect to see him vote to effectively rescind the Second Amendment. That means we'll likely see more gun registration, more gun bans, and more restrictions on carrying firearms, all of it approved by the Supreme Court. As a practical matter, good people will go to prison for exercising their constitutionally protected rights. We know that Obama and the court can't abrogate the Second Amendment, not legally at least. The Constitution supersedes any unlawful action to the contrary. But a change in the court, with the anti-gun decisions that follow, will give the green light for an unconstitutional cornucopia of gun registration and gun bans. In their oaths of office, senators did not swear to rubber stamp any and all judicial nominees put forward by the president. On the contrary, they swore to support and defend the Constitution. Pushing through a nominee who is committed to eviscerating the Second Amendment would violate their oaths of office. However, they would uphold their oaths by throwing this nomination into the ash bin of history. Urge your senators to stand for the Constitution, to stand for the Second Amendment, and to oppose any movement on this Supreme Court nomination. Mitch McConnell promised us he would not allow the Obama confirmation to go forward. Let's hold him to his word. Call the 2 U.S. senators in your state to uphold their oath of office by opposing any justice that would put the Second Amendment in a paper shredder and trample our right to own guns to protect ourselves, our families, and our neighbors. And please forward a link to this video to others. Thank you. For more information on your Second Amendment rights, including action alerts, visit the Gun Owners of America website at gunowners.org.